Welcome. Shri Mahalakshmi Ambabai Temple in Kolhapur is one of Shakthi Peetas which is dedicated to Adi Shakti's manifestation as Ma Mahalakshmi. Here, Adi Shakti is present in the form of Veera Mahalakshmi, which represents courageous and fearlessness. This Kolhapur region is very ancient, which has been existed since 7 Kalpakalas. Kalpa meaning a very long period of time. Each Kalpakala is around 4.3 billion earth years, which is just 12 hours in Brahmaloka. In the very first Kalpakala, this present Kolhapur was called as Kamagiri, which was ruled by Lord Kama, who is the god of love. In the second Kalpakala, this place became Batmalaya, where the king ruler named Batmaraja ruled for many years. In the third Kalpakala, this place became the abode of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati, and called by the name Shivalaya, where many Shivalingas were consecrated during this time. In the fourth Kalpakala, Lord Brahma came to earth and ruled this place in the name of Brahmalaya. In the fifth Kalpakala, Lord Kubera, who is the god of wealth and also the king for all Yakshas, ruled by the name Yakshalaya. Yakshas are supreme beings who are connected with nature. In the sixth Kalpakala, ardent Shiva devotee and the king ruler Sukeshi, who is the son of demon king Vityukeshi, protected and ruled this place by the name of Rakshasalaya. And in this last seventh Kalpakala, this place became Karaveer, where goddess Mahalakshmi came to earth and protected this place from Mahapralaya, which is the great dissolution of the entire world. Kara meaning hand, Veera meaning courageous. It is believed that goddess Mahalakshmi, with her valor, protected and cradled this region with her right hand. Hence the name Karaveer. But it was later called as Kolhapur due to the boon given to the demon king Kolhasura. Present history of the temple. There are many histories associated with this temple in the seventh Kalpakala. First, arrival of Ma Mahalakshmi from Vaikuntham to Karaveer. Once, the first, foremost, and the great sage Bhrigu wanted to test the three Murtis, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, as who is the most patient and merciful god. So the great sage Bhrigu first went to Brahmaloka, where Lord Brahma and Ma Saraswati were deeply involved in listening to music and dance. As a short-tempered sage, he immediately got angry, thinking that Lord Brahma intentionally neglected him. Hence, the sage disrespected Lord Brahma, and when the creator became furious, Ma Saraswati consoled him. So he left Brahmaloka and went to Kailash Parvat, which is the abode of Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati. There he was stopped by Nandi the bull, who is also the vehicle for Lord Shiva. When Bhrigu questioned Nandi, he said that Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati were playing dice in their private chamber. So Bhrigu got angry and cursed Lord Shiva to become a stone and be worshipped in that formless stone forever. As per his curse, even till date, Lord Shiva is being worshipped in the form of lingam. And lastly, sage Bhrigu went to Vaikuntham, which is the abode of Lord Vishnu and Mahalakshmi. There, sage Bhrigu saw Lord Vishnu sleeping in his five-head Adishesha without welcoming him. Furious Bhrigu stormed in and kicked Lord Vishnu on his chest with his feet. Lord Vishnu immediately woke up from his slumber and welcomed the sage by politely apologizing to him. Lord Vishnu then asked sage Bhrigu whether he hurt his feet by kicking his hard and strong chest, and without waiting for his reply, Lord Vishnu took sage Bhrigu's feet and started massaging. And while doing so, he pressed hard and removed the eye of arrogance located in Bhrigu's feet, which made him an uncontrollable tempered sage. Due to this, sage Bhrigu immediately relieved from his anger and arrogance, and fell in the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu and begged for mercy. Merciful Lord Vishnu not only forgave Bhrigu but also treasured the mark of sage Bhrigu's feet in his chest in the name of Srivatsam. The great sage Bhrigu then announced that Lord Vishnu is the most merciful and forbearing of all Trimurtis. But due to sage Bhrigu's actions, Ma Mahalakshmi as Shri, who is constantly residing in the heart of Mahavishnu, was furious for the humiliation to both Lord Vishnu and for herself. Hence, Ma Mahalakshmi immediately left Vaikuntham and came to Prithviloka, which is earth, and started doing her penance. And during this time, Veera Mahalakshmi saved this place with her right hand from Mahapralaya. Hence, it was initially called as Karaveer and later as Kolhapur. Let us see another history as how Karaveer became Kolhapur. Once Lord Brahma was in deep meditation. During that time, his three sons were born from his mind as Manasaputras. They are called by Gaya, Lavana, and Kolha. These three sons were given three separate regions on earth to rule. But Gaya and Lavana, due to their immoral acts, were killed by Lord Yamadharma and by Lord Vishnu. Hence, Kolha, the last third son of Lord Brahma, wanted to avenge the gods for his brother's demise. So he started doing severe penance to attain power as equivalent to gods. Pleased with his son's penance, Lord Brahma appeared and blessed Kolha with wealth, power, and the entire world to rule. But Kolha, in order to attain more power, gave all his wealth and kingdom to his eldest son Karaveer, who was named after this place, and also instructed his other three sons to help and assist their eldest brother Karaveer. After doing so, Kolha went into the deep forest and started his penance. But with all this sudden wealth and power, these four sons of Kolha became very arrogant and started torturing all their people. Seeing the mankind suffering from the evil sons of Kolha, who was also the grandsons of Lord Brahma, the Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, and also Lord Indra, who is the king of all Devas, came to earth, where each killed one of Kolha's sons. Kolha, upon hearing his son's demise, became furious and determined that humans are the reason to have his sons killed by the supreme gods. In order to avenge the people for his son's death, he started doing severe penance towards Veera Mahalakshmi, who is the prime deity in Karaveer. Pleased with Kolha's penance and devotion, Ma Mahalakshmi appeared before him to give him the desired boon. Kolha then asked Ma Mahalakshmi that she and all other deities should leave this place Karaveer for 100 years and should not return till then. As it is the virtue for gods to give the desired boon, with no other choice, Veera Mahalakshmi gave Kolha the boon and immediately left the place Karaveer and went to Himalayas. As the sole ruler for the entire region, Kolha became Asura and started torturing and punishing the people of Karaveer for his four sons' demise. Where he destroyed all temples and places of worship, and people were suffering and begging the gods for help. These 100 years went as 100 yugas for the people of Karaveer. Finally, at the end of 100th year, Veera Mahalakshmi started her journey from Himalayas with the support of other deities, namely Kalabhairava, Katyayani, Chamundi, Batukeshwara, and Kedara, where Kolasura created many demons to fight against these deities. And Veera Mahalakshmi approached Kolasura to slaughter, but the moment Devi's lotus feet touched him, Kolasura became pure and free of evil. He then begged Ma Mahalakshmi for mercy and asked three boons. First, his place of death should become a forever pilgrimage site. Second, Veera Mahalakshmi should always reside in her old abode Karaveer, but the name should be changed and called after him as Kolhapur. And last, a fruit named Kohala should be cut in his honor every year. Merciful Devi granted him these three boons and slaughtered Kolasura, thereby giving him the salvation, as he is not only the son of Brahma but also a great tapasvi. Since then, this Karaveer is being called as Kolhapur. About the temple, as this place is being existed for the last 7 Kalpakalas, there are numerous shrines located inside the temple and also more than 3000 temples in the entire Kolhapur region. Due to which this temple was reconstructed many times by many rulers, namely Chalukyas, Shilaharas, Kadambas, Konganas, Rashtrakudas, and many other Maratha rulers. The main deity is Veera Mahalakshmi, which was carved from the rare gem Black Ratna, which is 3 feet tall and weighs around 40 kgs. She has a crown which has Sheshanag along with Shivalinga and has 4 hands, where upper right hand holds mace called as Kaumodaki. Lower right hand holds Madhulinga fruit which is citron. Upper left hand holds a shield which is Ketaka. And the lower left hand holds a bowl called as Panapatra. A lion carved in stone is a Vahana which is vehicle and stands behind her. And Veera Mahalakshmi in this temple is adorned with precious and priceless jewels and silk saris every day. One of the unique features in the temple is that Devi is facing in west direction, unlike in many temples where the main deity faces east or northern direction. And the reason being is that the sun rays falls directly on Devi for 6 days in a year. These 6 days are January 31st, sun rays falls on her feet. On February 1st, it falls on her navel. And on February 2nd, it falls on her entire body. Similarly, during Dakshinayana period, on November 9th, it falls on her feet, 10th on her navel, and 11th on her whole body. Another unique feature of the temple is that a Shivalinga with Nandi is located on the second story of the temple, which is exactly on the top of Garbhagriha, which is the main sanctum where Mahalakshmi resides. This huge temple has more than 50 shrines for various deities and sages like Ganesha, Shiva, Mahakali, Vishnu, Saraswati, Navagrahas, Adi Shankara, Dattatreya, Ramdas Swami, and many more. Apart from deities, these saints and sages have honored this place by staying and praying to the Supreme Mahalakshmi. Adi Shankara consecrated Sri Chakram, a place where Dattatreya, who is the manifestation of three murtis, took bhiksha, which is alms, every afternoon from Mahalakshmi, and also as a shrine within the temple complex denoting the same. A place where Guru Gorakshnath was blessed by Lord Dattatreya. Also the place where Sri Samartha Ramdas Swami, who is considered as an avatar of Lord Hanuman, was blessed by Dattatreya and received kubadi, which is walking stick, and paduka, which are wooden slippers, as a token of love. Before entering this temple, it is a custom to bath in the temple pond called as Manikarnika and worship in the small Shiva shrine called as Vishveshwara, located on the banks of the pond. There is an ancient story associated with this Manikarnika pond as how it is created. When Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati resided in this place during the third Kalpakala, in the name of Shivalaya, Ma Parvati lost one of her small stones hanging from her earrings, which made her very upset. Hence, the Shivaganas, who are good but demented beings, ferociously started searching this entire place. After searching and digging the earth, they finally found the glittering small piece from her earring. Pleased with the Shivaganas' work, Ma Parvati blessed them and also turned the earthen hole into a pond named after her earring, Manikarnika. Being a very ancient kshetra, many devotees believe that after worshipping Ma Mahalakshmi in Kolhapur, it is a must to visit Tirupati, where Ma Mahalakshmi's consort, Lord Vishnu, is present as Lord Balaji. Also, some devotees do it otherwise by first worshipping Tirupati Balaji, then coming to Kolhapur to get Devi's blessings.